Gutwhale, 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 Gutwhale. I think the trailer for Gutwhale just like says Gutwhale the whole time. I don't remember. I don't know why. Whenever I think of Gutwhale, I think Gutwhale, Gutwhale, Gutwhale. And when I say when I think of it, I have thought of it because I have played it before. And in fact, I played it last night because it's a hard game and I wanted to be kind of good at it, so I beat it. And then I needed to reset the game, so it's a new file. And it's a recording nightmare. This is not the best I could do, but this is what I'm going to do. The game is in ultra widescreen, with the length being twice as long as normal. And for some reason, when I capture window, it includes the taskbar, the top bar, so whatever. And also, there's some letterboxing on the left and right side. Whatever, fine. I didn't want my video to look good anyway. So, yeah, music on, off, bad. Sound effects on, off, sound effect.
Sound effect, sound effect, sound effect, sound effect, sound effect.
Every sound effect is just the guy going.
Sound effect,
Sound effect.
sound effect, sound effect.
I'm gonna turn down the volume on this because this game gets really loud.
Sound effect, sound effect.
Okay, sound normal, brightness normal, big screen, bulge off. You don't want it on. Oh lordy, do you not want the bulge on? And back and play. So, in this game, you control this guy. You got a up to jump, and you can hold up to sort of hover. And you got a shot. You only got one bullet though. And you got to pick it up. If you hover, you shoot down, and that's basically it. And this is a very short roguelike-ish kind of game, where you die. Well, you don't die in one hit, but you lose a heart in one hit, and it makes you respawn. So it's sort of like dying. And also, if you catch your bullet before it hits the ground after you shoot it, and it hits an enemy, you get a combo, which means you get more points. And we like points around here. So, oh, that's my first death. There will be many. When you spawn in from a death, you do get a new bullet, and the last one will stay around. Alright, well, that's my first complete loss. Let's try again. Generally speaking, whenever you finish a floor, you kind of want to jump and hover, so you get just some more thinking time before it's time for the next floor. And the exclamation marks on the ground tell you where enemies are gonna spawn. Don't worry about that thing over there, by the way. He's chill. Those shurikens are not chill, though. Let me just feed him a couple before I go. Alright, third level, and we got these maggots that take 3 hits to kill. We got frogs that jump and kill me. One thing about this game is you're really your own worst enemy. If you just are careful, enemies are usually pretty easy to avoid. Anyway, that's a run done. That's it. Like, that's the game. I mean, there's more to it than that. But that is one win. And with a win, we unlock this room. With Chivos. Kind of beat the game, kill 50 frogs, beat the game in 2 minutes, get 400 points, or get a combo of 10. So we're going to want to get all of those eventually. To get 400 points, it's good to take the cool hat, which reduces you to 1 life, but means you earn more points. And while you're doing it, you want to just sort of try for combos as much as you can. I almost had a good combo going. You don't need to finish with 400 points, you just need to have 400 points at some point. Oh, this is awkward. Ah, yep. No, bring that back! Yeah, take that. Yeah, just don't get psyched out when you're starting to get surrounded, and you can usually make it through. Dang. It's really important to catch your bullet before falling to the next floor so that you can immediately remove at least one of the threats. Failing to do so really stinks. Oop. Basically, you know, even reducing 4 to 3 enemies is a 25% decrease in enemy density. So if you can do that, then already things are much easier. Alright, let's try going for the bullet buller. This one makes it so that your bullet homes back towards you, which is really handy. It also sets you to 3 lives. But I think I'm no longer considered using the cool hat, which means I'm not getting the big score anymore. But that's fine, because then you can take this 2x score. Oop. Gotta be more careful than that. Well, I got the 400. We take those, baby! Alright, so now I need to kill frogs, and I need to beat the game quickly. Okay. Yeah, oh, alright. Sometimes it goes badly all at once. The higher jump is pretty useful for clearing faster. It lets you catch your bullet easier and with less delay, which means you can get to the next floor quicker and with less danger. It killed me twice. It killed me twice in a row somehow. Despite the fact that I hadn't spawned in. How did it do that? Enemy shots will collide with your bullet and make your bullet no longer a bullet. No longer, you know, harm enemies. So do be careful of that. That's most relevant with the, well, like, ship enemies. They're really good at stopping your shots with their own. No. Yeah, not too concerned about points on this run. Just want to go fast. Which is where your own worst enemy really starts to become apparent. This is unusual. That's rare. Because when you're going fast, you just start making easy mistakes. That you wouldn't have if you were tryharding. Like that, even. I didn't get punished for it, but it still was an obvious mistake. Okay, now for this last one, I'm gonna get more shells, which is helpful for dealing with things like that. Oh, I was slow and I died anyway. It's okay that this isn't going well, because I do need to just kill a lot of frogs. Anyway. Because you need 50 frogs for one of the achievements. Obviously, ideally, I don't lose any lives on this second level, so that I can go into the next one with multiple shells. And also, still 2 lives. That's a lot better. There. Was that 2 minutes? No. 227 seconds, what? Do I need to start all the way over or something? That didn't feel like 3.5 minutes. Like, the record is, yeah, whatever, just start over. That's too slow. The record's 25 seconds. So I don't think I did that badly. Yeah, just completely psyching myself out. You know what? I might need to, like, return to the lobby to start a new run and actually get the proper time. I wonder if that's what's happening. Nah, because then I feel like 3.5 minutes is too long. Or too short, rather. Go fast, go fast. Not too fast. Take the God Hat. I don't remember what the God Hat does, but it sure do. Other than it gives you a ton of lives. That's it. Alright, cool. Now we just need frogs, which just means we need to play more. Let's see how we're doing. 30 more frogs. So that sounds like a lot, and it is. But the guy we've been feeding, he's going to be key in getting enough frogs. Once we empty out his, or fill up, I suppose, his bar, he gives us a little something something. But I'm still a ways away on him. Just having more shells lets you feed him more, since he gets fed 1 for every shell you put into him, or yourself, incidentally. You're allowed to put your own self into the guy at the end. That counts for 1 and kills you. unfortunately, you don't feed him on the third run. But the third area is the one with the frog, so it's still good to do it. As you might expect from how fast-paced this game is, it has a pretty decent speedrun community. You know, it's got like 6 or so runs for like any percent or whatever. And then true ending, which is like a minute, because you don't need to get all the achievements. I just choose to because, you know, that feels right. Frog. Yeah, just be careful, you know? Another run completed. And we'll know once we hit enough frogs, because, you know, the thing will pop up, or it'll be like, you fed the frog, dude. And I'm just gonna feed myself to him, since this one was going so badly. The fastest way may actually just be to get to the bottom, then feed yourself all your lives to him, since each life will count as one, and then also spawn a bullet, which counts as one, and another life, which, and so on and so forth. If it's not clear to hit the skitons, you have to shoot downwards at them. Happy birthday. Having 3 shells for the 3rd level does feel pretty nice. Ah. I didn't get any frogs that time. Also, this game is probably pretty loud because the keyboard is so loud, and I have to do so many rapid fire movements. Ah, ah. It's, again, the weird glitch where it double kills me. So strange. It's like I'm still a valid target until my character is removed from the screen, which usually happens near instantly, but it's just long enough that you can get hit by a second thing. It'll walk right back into the attack. Nummy nummy. Don't touch me with that. I think it is possible, but it's very rare for the ships to get down low enough to touch you if you stay on the ground. So just walking under them is almost always safe. And we keep going. Gimme. Enemies catching your bullets and, like, getting away with them is one of the weirdly most difficult things about this game. is. Kind of, tight quarters in there. Almost fully fed him. Shoot him! Another successful run. $63 seconds. I mean, I'm getting faster. How are we doing on frogs? 13 more. We're slightly ahead on feeding the big guy. Getting double kills like that always feels pretty good. Give me. Here. No! The sound cues for the enemies is also really nice. Every enemy makes a unique sound, which is possible since, you know, there's only 9 enemies. 3 unique ones for each of the 3 levels. And then it makes a sound when you win. Alright, last run before we fill up the big guy. Then you'll see what happens when you get that, and then afterwards what happens when you get all the Chivos. Frog hat unlocked! Woo! So the frog hat, frogs only. 1 life, frogs only. Final frogs to nation. So now it's very easy to get all the frog kills you need. Despite the fact that frogs are usually a pretty easy enemy, this can get strangely difficult, if only because... I'm gonna keep going. Let's go as far as I can. Just because of the enemy's tendency to overlap, or even worse, desync, which makes them a lot more dangerous. Alright, so we now have all the achievements, and there's another door. And now we use the mouse to create a staircase. When I first realized this, I was like, huh. The truth is, you don't need all of the achievements to get to the top. You can do it with a lot fewer, because you can use the high jump, right? And that helps a lot. But that's the game. That's the true ending. And now we get to see what we've been doing. We've been fighting in the Gutwhale. This is the Gutwhale. He's real gross. And that's the game completed. Now, you did see something opened up on the side. That's Endless Mode. Endless Mode is really hard because every room has 4 enemies and they're pulled from the entire game. So you can get some really nasty combinations, like skulls and, I don't know, ships. Ships and anything, really. And worms, or the maggots, are so nasty, and sometimes they'll spawn, like, on top of a platform, and they'll charge across this screen at the same height they started at, even if there's air underneath them. They won't fall. Or, like, sometimes they will. It's weird. But, yeah, most of my deaths in Endless Mode are due to the maggots just turning the floor into lava. But yeah, when I first played this game, I mean, it was a wild ride. It took me longer than this because I was a lot worse at it then. Thanks for playing. Nice spawn position. Also, you jeez, you no longer keep extra bullets when you die. Bullets bounce a lot higher, it feels like, and you can't delay your spawn. My best score I ever got was like 146, which is not that good. Jump over my shot. That's very rude. That's very intimidating over there, but you know, you can do this little maneuver and it's pretty safe. That's what I mean by the maggots turning the floor into lava. No. I just have to uncorner myself. And that's what I really mean by walking under the spaceships to not being pretty safe. They can't really get you too well. Every few floors you get a little break like that. No, don't fall into the worm pit. No, they fell into the worm pit. Just contact enemies always feels weird. Well, I mean, most enemies are contact enemies, really. Very few things actually have attacks, so much as they just have movements. This is all attack enemies. Ah! So I'll try to get 150. If I'll finish the stream either when I get 150 or I get too frustrated to continue. Which is a very real possibility. Oh my god! At least there's a... like a... at least there's a barrier. Yeah. The nice thing is, you are under no pressure to do this quickly. So you can really take your time and, like, do threat assessment. He got low enough! He usually doesn't. Ugh. Getting a nice combo going on. Alright, well I got 150. So we'll see how far this goes, and then that'll be it for the stream. Getting a good combo going is really more important than surviving for a long time or killing a lot of enemies. Just because the combo bonus is so huge. You know, it's basically +1 for each one of the combo. 273, smashed my old high score. Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed Gutwhale. I know I did. The recording on it is awful because of its super widescreen, but it's really neat that the whole juggling bullets thing that it has going on. It's just real short. It's definitely a game that leaves me wanting. I want more of this. I love a more fleshed out game, but the core mechanics are super tight. The movement feels really good, even with up to jump. Um, and just the juggling feels super satisfying once you get the hang of it. But it's been a fun one. We have more enemy variety, more obstacles, maybe some like environmental hazards. Um, the roguelike elements being more impactful. All that stuff could go into making this a better game, though. But that's it for today. I need to pick out the games for next week. Aside from more Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass, I haven't done that yet because I switched my off day around. That's usually when I do it. But I didn't want to do it with 2 days still left in the schedule. I've got nothing on my plate though besides Jimmy, so that'll be 2 of the days, and then the other 4 will be